Balls to the wall, 3 sets. Really hard sets.
Yep.
There'll be no rest in between.
Ooh.
Just your chest, no shoulders. Push. Good. Will doubling it be too much?
Let's try it, and it's definitely too much. I'm terrified. Don't tell Brock, please. Terrified. That is terrifying, that intensity. He said one more rep like 4 times. I thought I was gonna die. This sucks, man. This sucks. Awesome, super keen, super pumped. Let's do it.
And it should be a little bit scary.
Can we go up in weight? Of course we can. I just won't be able to lift him. Welcome back, guys. It's Troy, AKA the Father Figure Coach. We're here for another episode of Troy Tries. I am here with the co-owner of the More Than Muscle brand, a competitive bodybuilder and all-round good guy, Brock Waugh. Thank you so much for coming here today and doing this episode with us. We're going to do a bodybuilding sort of style session. I'd love for you to sort of chat about your history with bodybuilding, a bit about what we might do today.
Been bodybuilding for years now, like probably, I've been taking it seriously probably 9 to 10 years.
Yep.
And I only really got into it because I'd missed the boat on every other sport and discipline. Like, if I could be a great tennis player, if I could be good at footy, I would.
Yep.
But yeah, by the time you're 20 and you're not in the rep team, time to give up on that dream. So bodybuilding was the discipline that I guess anyone can take up at any time, whether you're a teenager or an adult.
Yep.
And you can still catch up and you can still have a real crack at it at any age, essentially. So that's what I love about it, and it's something that you have to be disciplined at, and you have to be able to motivate yourself day in, day out, whether it's with your diet or training, both, and cardio at times, which is tough. Tough when you're not in a team environment, but I think it teaches you a lot about being able to have discipline outside of the gym as well. So that's what I love about it. Typically, I would be training 6 days a week. And I know that's probably not achievable for someone who's a father, or at least not most fathers. So I think today that we're going to tweak things a little bit, and instead of doing a typical workout, we're going to do just as many sets and exercises, but we're going to condense it and make it as efficient as possible.
Sweet.
Unfortunately, that means it's going to be a little bit harder for you.
Perfect.
I think if I was a father, and I will be in 5 months, I'm trying to mentally preparing for that. If I can get to the gym 3-4 times a week, but make it as hard as possible, make sure that every single rep hurts, then I'm still going to make progress, and
100%.
any father is going to make decent progress.
How you can still do like a bodybuilding style session while being a dad and having limited time and limited sort of availability. So this one will be really good for the father figure crew.
The goal of today will be to create a workout that you can get away with doing if you tell your wife you're ducking to the shops for bread and milk.
Perfect.
If we can squeeze this in at the same time and blame it on traffic and get away with it, then that's the ultimate goal.
They didn't have it at this shop. I've got to go. I just had to go that one down. But
that's right.
I'm just going to keep like a stack of like bread and milk in the boot now from now on and hide it.
Cool. I think we'll start with chest.
Yep.
Do a flat bench exercise first, incline second, and then let's superset some dips for lower chest with flies.
Sweet.
Just to speed things up a bit.
Yep.
And then after that, I think we might do a tricep superset for shoulders. So
cool.
Very little break, pretty intense, but
let's do it. Keen.
Right. Are you familiar with the gym and weights and stuff, or is this all completely foreign?
Relatively. Like, obviously not as much as you, but little bits.
All right. Now, it only goes up to 20 pounds.
Yeah.
So it might be a little bit heavy for you.
Like spot me, all right?
Spot you the whole time.
Yeah.
Or we can just pretend like you're doing the weight.
If we can like edit it to make it look heavy.
We'll make it.
Perfect.
We'll try
Perfect. Oh, this feels like working set weight. And what would you typically do in terms of like if you were training by yourself? like rest time between sets and stuff.
So I wouldn't want to have a rest period of more than a couple of minutes.
Yeah.
I think you're just wasting time otherwise.
Yeah.
So I have a no phones rule in the gym. Every rep, again, like trying to remember that it should really hurt, like it should be agony.
Yeah.
And psychology behind it is that if you only have enough time in the week to train that muscle group once,
Yeah.
then you want it to be sore for 6 days. You can always push it a little bit harder than you think,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Like whether it's forcing a rep, whether it's having a spotter, whether it's finishing, having 5 seconds break and then get
Go
a
again.
couple more out. Yeah.
Yeah, right. Maybe you give us a couple like little intensity tips throughout.
Yeah.
Just yell at me, tell me to do something.
Do something.
Do something, damn it.
Start really pushing it now.
Sweet. Gonna pretend like I wasn't really pushing it that one.
Yeah.
Any tips for like facial expressions or anything? I saw the like lip bite, I'm like, okay, I can incorporate that and just copy everything. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Nice, good. Adjust your chest, no shoulders, push. Good. Really squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Hold it for a sec. Come on, more. Push, push, push. Good. Feel alright?
Yeah, you could say that. Like, fuck, that was way heavier than I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah.
Man.
Still good set.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're trying to build muscle,
Yeah.
like obviously I couldn't do the 12 like you there, but like what's a good sort of rep range? Like if someone's just starting out and they're like, I want to put a bit of size on my chest or something.
From 8 to 12 is good.
Sweet.
Yeah. Form will always be the priority, always.
Yeah.
So many people will say to myself or Joel, more the muscle
Yeah.
business partner,
Yeah.
that it's not possible to look like that natural. I've been at the gym the same amount of time
Yeah.
as you or longer.
Yeah.
But I can't tell you how many people I'll see at the gym day in, day out who are in there for just as long as me, correct?
Yeah.
Just as many years.
Yeah.
But their workouts are so much less efficient because they'll be coming to here instead of here.
Yeah.
And pushing to there instead of there.
Yeah.
And it just makes such a difference, and whether they know it or not, they're just taking the easy way out.
Yeah,
Taking
okay.
little shortcuts that like, they're really only going to 70%. You know?
Yeah. Well,
Until you go 90, 100% that you will.
it's making me realise like my training, I feel like I must have been doing that to an extent because like that set was so fucking hard. And I'm like, I know my training at home isn't that intense.
Yeah.
Like,
and it should be a little bit scary. You should be a little bit nervous about it.
I did that first rep, I'm like, holy fuck, like, I might not get to 3 here. Like, that was terrifying. But
What I'll get on this, but I might even get a little spot after 6 or 7.
just, would I, just from here, like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Drop set on the last set. Oh, yeah. We'll do the same on spot. We'll try and get to 8 reps
Yeah.
and then drop set.
And then just for if someone at home hasn't been to the gym, drop set is,
Drop set's where you just lower the weight
yeah.
and keep going. And
Yeah.
try and get another 4 or 5 reps out.
It doesn't matter how much you drop. Like, do you have anything specific or just,
About 75% original weight.
yeah, sweet.
Last set, big set.
Is that like starting position in terms of the shoulder, everything that's all right?
Yeah. Squeeze. No shoulders, no shoulders. Just chest. Push, push. Nice. Come on, come on. Come on. Harder, harder. No shoulders, I'm going to help you. No shoulders. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. That's better. One more. Good, good. One more, one more, one more.
Oh, fuck. Oh.
That was a good back work,
Jesus. Yeah, fuck. That last rep, I'm like, I don't know if I move that. Oh.
No, that was good.
Yeah. And then
Drop it to about 140. Still keep the same form. Good, squeeze, squeeze. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Good, all the way up. Hold it.
one more.
Yeah. Good, one more. And slow down. Good. Great.
Oh, fuck.
Next exercise. Only 6 to go.
Fuck me. So, like, I train a bit, obviously, and I like to think I train like bodybuilding style, and I train at home, and I feel like I work hard, and we're 2 sets in with Brock on chest, and he's going to fill up his bottle, and I'm really considering just running out of the gym because that was so intense. He's, oh, 1 more rep. You're putting everything into it, don't think you can finish. Okay, 1 more rep. Like, I don't know if the bloke can't count or what's going through his head, but he said 1 more rep like 4 times. I thought I was going to die under a bar. So might stick around, might go running. I don't know.
So we've just done flat bench, which is good to start. It kind of targets your whole chest.
Yep.
We're doing incline Smith press now. Really easy to keep good form.
Yep.
Because with a free weight, you know, that balance can be an issue. So this is great, and it just targets your upper chest. So always target like middle, upper, lower chest.
Sweet. In terms of bodybuilding, like, do you find like machines and Smith machines, they're really good because you're taking out like other element, like you're able to really hit the chest here, or?
Always do a mix of free weight, machine, and bar.
In terms of where I want this coming down, like if I'm doing my upper chest, is it higher than normal? So like,
it should sit at your
if I'm here.
chest. Yeah. Will doubling it be too much?
Let's try it, and it's definitely too much. I'm terrified. Just don't tell Brock, please. Terrified. In terms of grip and stuff, like, do you tend to go like suicide grip or just so? Doesn't matter too much? Yeah?
Good. Stop there for that. Save it.
Thank fuck.
Alright, would you go up for the working set?
I could go up slightly, like as long as you're there spotting me, because this could be the end of me. Can we go up in weights? Of course we can. I just won't be able to lift them. I can see points. Those like last 3 reps where I'm like, I'm giving up there. Like, and you're able to sort of like push through that and then keep going. Is that more a mental thing? Is that just you know your body and you can do it? Like where does that sound?
Both.
Yeah.
Probably both.
You're smaller in person.
Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate it.
I'm actually joking.
Thanks.
Has anyone ever said that to you before?
No, that was good.
I was like, whoa. Nah, I thought it was stuff, so I was like,
Okay.
that's Brock.
I've actually got some of your clothes.
Oh, really?
I should have wore it. It's actually in the car. I'll go and get it.
I don't remember it putting out to you.
He's taking the piss back now. I like this guy. Anyway, it's good to see you, man.
You too, man. What's your name?
Cheers. Nice to meet you.
Must have never seen me here. Must have only just seen Brock.
You are easy to miss, Troy.
Fuck you, man. Same again, like 8 to 12 if I can, but
Yeah. You need to comply. Nice. Good. Imagine your muscle fibers tearing. Down, stretch it. Push harder. And then you squeeze at the top. Squeeze as hard as you can. Alright, last set. Sweat.
That is terrifying, that intensity. I'm like, oh yeah, we're done. Okay, surely we're done. Is he gonna die? Like, where do we call this? Do you have a death wish?
It does help having a spotter.
Yeah, I could imagine.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to die.
I don't know, it was getting pretty heavy. I don't know that I'd definitely...
Harder than that. Harder than that. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Push, push, squeeze. More. Come on. Good. Good. Don't rest at the top. Squeeze. Down, down, down.
Oh, man.
Good. Stop there. Drop set. Just, okay. Push, push, push. Good. More like that. More like that. Good. Slow down, slow down, slow down. Make it hurt, make it hurt. Come on.
Oh. Just because you say one more, I'm like, oh yeah, no, I can, like, I got nothing there. As in what we're doing now.
Yeah.
Was this really painful?
No, this was nice. Easy breezy warm up. For this.
Okay.
Well, superset. Let's do 3 sets.
Yeah.
But balls to the wall, 3 sets.
Yeah. As opposed to that soft warm up we just did.
Yeah.
Has anyone ever died just from like, not like a heart attack, just like overdoing it? Because
I'm not sure, it'd be
Yeah.
fun to find out.
let's find out. I can't be too far off.
The idea behind supersetting is, well, not only is it great to fit in more in a shorter period of time, but you can kind of, typically you'd superset, like I would superset a back exercise with chest, so that while your chest is resting, I'm working the back and vice versa. This is different because it's 2 chest exercises, but I guess it's 2 different movements.
Yeah.
So it's good. So we're going to do lower chest and flies. So typically they're the 2 chest exercises that don't rely on like heavy weight.
Yeah.
You know, so you can afford to superset a bit.
Yeah, okay.
Let's do 3 really hard sets.
Yep.
There'll be no rest in between.
Okay.
I'll start on
Also like even between, so once you finish this, straight back.
straight back.
Oh,
and forth.
fuck.
I'll do dips. You start with this.
Yep.
I'll do 3.
This weight for me as well, is that, you
Yeah.
reckon I'll be right with it?
Yeah.
Doesn't sound super confident.
I've left a little step for you.
Upsies. Sort of hoping you'd pick me up, but
So hop up. And
facing this way or facing this way?
Facing that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tuck your knees up a little bit in front of you. Yeah.
Like that?
And then come down as far as possible, kind of leaning over it a little bit. Yeah. Perfect. Yeah. And a little bit slower on the way up. Good.
Those dips are a struggle after the first 2 exercises. Pardon? For dips, that's how you know you're a little bitch when guys are suggesting, like, oh, there's a machine that might help you. I'm struggling, man. This is so tough.
This superset,
Yeah.
we'll do the same thing, but we're doing 3 exercises
Okay.
and we'll only have a quick rest at the end of the 3.
Okay.
So
How many sets are we looking at here? Like 3.
4 of each.
Okay.
2-ish warm up, like
Yeah.
1.5 and 2 hard.
Okay. Awesome. Super keen. Super pumped. Let's do it. This sucks, man. This sucks. If I don't look like Brock by the end of this 4th set, it makes me realise like how much I've left on the table training at home, not training so intensely. So just finished the most intense chest and shoulder workout of my life. I'm a bit stressed about driving home, just about like, am I going to be able to turn without like cramping or move? But that was really fun, and like what we sort of spoke about, like the intensity you train with is so important. It's something that I've probably neglected, and you know, doing a session like this and learning from you has been super helpful. But I find a lot of bodybuilding, or majority of bodybuilding people would say, comes to like your diet and your nutrition and stuff you're doing outside of the gym. Are you happy to sort of talk about like how you eat, and if you'd have any tips, especially for like busy dads like myself, like how would you go about still improving your physique, looking good nutrition wise?
Sure. Golden rules to live by is that, you know, when you're shopping, stick to the meat and veg aisle. You don't need the rest of the supermarket.
Yeah.
It's easy to kind of consume food, and it's, you know, easy to get through a lot of food if it's chocolate and sweets and bread and stuff. If I could live off that, then I'd be a happy man. But stick to meat and veg, rice, sweet potato, that type of thing. Aim to have about 1.5 grams of protein, like macros protein, per body weight.
Is that per gram of body weight?
Per
or?
gram of,
Yeah.
or lean mass.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll typically have like some eggs in the morning, and then 4 meals I have about 150 grams of meat to 200 grams of meat, a bit of veg and some sweet potato. I think that's a really good place to start.
Yeah.
You don't need to be tricky about nutrition, you know, like it's not some super complex science. And
Yeah.
people try and make out like it is. Food is food. Just stick to good, clean stuff. Eat enough meat, and you can't really go wrong. Especially, and if you're doing sessions like that, you need that much food.
Yeah.
You know.
So in terms of like with the like meat and veg, do you tend to meal prep and like cook stuff in advance? What do you do in terms of like flavoring your food and stuff as well? Like we want more people to sort of eat healthier. Like, is it as simple as like, you know, like garlic, onion, like using those sort of natural flavors rather than all the fancy like sauces and all these like low calorie options and stuff? Like,
I keep it pretty basic.
Yeah.
Salt, like if you've got a nice piece of steak, salt is enough.
Yeah.
You know? Garlic, like a little bit of sauce is fine.
Okay.
Like, I take it pretty seriously. Like most people aren't going to be aiming to hop on stage.
Yeah,
so
fair.
if they put a little ketchup on their eggs, it's not going to.
Fair.
It's not going to cost them.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep it relatively simple and clean. Meal prepping is always a great way to do it, because if you don't have food prepared in the house, or if your meals aren't prepared as you're going off to work, it's so hard to stick to it.
Makes it easy to pop into some fast food chain because like, oh, I still got to eat. So
yeah, absolutely. Like if I don't have a competition coming up, it's so much harder.
Yeah.
If anything. People always talk about the competition being hard, but you're just in a different mindset where, no, I have to eat exactly this.
One of the other topics that gets spoken about so much with like training, especially when people are starting at the gym, is supplementation. And I know like from following your stuff for a while, you don't really use protein powders, don't really use supplements, anything like that, right? Is there a reason, or you just don't need it? What's been your experience?
They can help to a degree, but they're not essentials.
Mm-hmm.
People will, if they've decided they're going on a health kick, their first stop is the supplement store.
Yeah.
But if you're eating enough food and you're training well, there's absolutely no need for it, you know? They might make 1% difference. They might be those like more placebo effect benefits.
Far more important to like nail the basics around nutrition,
Definitely
like get all
the
that
basics
right, and then
like,
that can be if you need it. But
if you
like
really...
like looking at you and looking at Joel, like I still definitely take like supplements occasionally, but since seeing your stuff, I dropped off a lot more than what I had before, and stomach feels better for it. So it's been really cool tracking your journey. If people want to find more information, what's sort of the process? So
to get a bit more information, we do have like a ton of ebooks that cover nutrition and training, like breaks down each muscle group. We have plans for like putting on muscle, for losing body weight as well. We do personalized plans, and that's all morethanmuscle.com.au or MTM_morethanmuscle on Instagram. So more than welcome to find some stuff on there. We've also got a documentary coming out kind of that showed our progress leading into our latest bodybuilding competitions, which finished a month or two ago.
Yes.
So we'll be premiering that essentially in February in Sydney.
Awesome. Yeah, it's really cool.
chucking it on YouTube as well. So we'll be doing a ton more. Hopefully Joel and I get to transition into like to be able to work more on More Than Muscle and like releasing more apparel more often, more content, and yeah, hopefully 2024 we just keep growing.
So thank you so much for today, man. That was, I want to say fun. It's probably a weird way to describe fun because I thought I was going to die at a couple of points, but it was really cool. What a cool gym as well, guys. Olympus gym in Bradbury. It was awesome. Nowhere like it. It's like a proper 80s old school bodybuilding gym.
Yeah, it's good fun. It's great equipment, good owners, and it's definitely a different experience than you would get at a chain gym.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a great session, and I appreciate it. And I was fairly impressed with the weight, to be honest, and the form. So more sessions like that would be good to do together in the future.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. It was really cool getting like bullied for 45 minutes and feeling like death.
You've got the rest of the afternoon to go.
Yeah, if I can get home. No, it was good, man. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. If there's any sports, if there's any training modalities or any athletes you'd like to see in future episodes, please just comment down below. Let us know what you're thinking and stick around for the next one. Thank you.